What's going on, world? It's February 17th, 2016. Work Hard Wednesday. I just want to thank God for giving us opportunity to come together midweek and just go over some things. And so, with that being said, we just jump right into it with our cheat sheet. I'm going to pull it up real quick. And we got a special treat for tonight. Following. All right. Kelly, you want to read this off first?
Hey, Pa, you want to read it off? Oh, you driving? Oh, my bad. All right. Uce Juice, the never-ending boost. It's more than just another drink. Dare to turn your dream into reality, to inspire a generation to go further, instill confidence in oneself, transform into a new you. Motivation, determination, and patience. Strength, unity, and peace is our recipe for you to succeed. Join the movement, whjuice.com. Our bottle type is 20 ounces or 591 milliliters in a heat set Amcor PowerFlex long neck PET or polyethylene terephthalate. The diameter of the bottle is 2.582 inches as well as the bottle's width. The bottle height is 8.5 inches. The net weight in fluid is 619.1 grams. Gross weight fluid in bottle 659.1 grams. The finish of the bottle is 38 millimeters. The bottle weight is 40 grams. Some nutrition facts: about 8 fluid ounces per serving. There's 2.5 servings per bottle. 60 milligrams of natural caffeine per 8 fluid ounces. 150 milligrams of natural caffeine per bottle. There's 70 calories per serving, 175 total, 0 calories from fat, 0 total fat, 0 grams of saturated fat, 0 grams of trans fat, 0 milligrams of cholesterol, 0 milligrams of sodium, 17 grams of total carbs per serving, 42.5 total, which gives us a daily value of 6% per serving, 15 total percent. 0 grams of dietary fat, 16 grams of sugar per bottle or per serving, and 40 grams of sugar total in each bottle. 0 grams of protein, 2% of vitamin A, 5% total, 8% vitamin C, 20% total, 2% of calcium, 5% total, and 0% of iron. Our ingredients consist of apple juice base, mango juice, pineapple juice, noni juice extract, tropical banana, and taro. And our 2 dominant flavors are taro and tropical banana. Our mission is to make the consumer feel as if they've invested in a lifestyle rather than just spending their hard-earned money on just another drink. Our target market is Polynesian people at first because of knowledge of origins in the masses, which include teens, adults, athletes, workers, entertainers, basically everyone from the ages 15 to 35. Go over a couple of the ingredients. Apple juice reduces bad cholesterol levels and enhances the cardiovascular health of a person. The risk of getting heart disease is reduced significantly. It's also helpful for weight loss and improves the functioning of health of your intestines. Mango juice improves memory and concentration. It prevents mental weakness. It combats poor digestion and acidity, and is very effective for liver disorders. Pineapple juice contains the enzyme bromelain, which is a natural anti-inflammatory that encourages the healing of bruises and swelling in the body. Pineapple juice also contains vitamin C, which functions as a natural antioxidant, promotes a healthy immune system, and can help you recover more quickly from a cold. It also helps the body metabolize fats and absorb iron. Noni juice extract protects against the development of cancer, also exhibits anti-tumor properties, is considered a digestive stimulant traditionally used as a laxative, and has been found to be 75% as effective as morphine sulfate in relieving pain without the toxic side effects. Taro is a root vegetable which is grown in semi-tropical climates. It contains good amounts of vitamin A and C, and it has a low glycemic index. A low GL means that taro affects blood sugar levels slowly without the peaks and crashes of a high GL, which can lead to increased hunger later on. Eaten on a Eating on a diet of low GLs can help prevent diabetes. Uh, Tropical bananas contain good amounts of antioxidants, minerals, and vitamins, replenishes energy and revitalizes the body instantly. And vitamin C as well, that helps the body develop resistance against infectious agents and scavenge harmful oxygen-free radicals. And the natural caffeine in the drink comes from raw Arabica coffee beans. And malic acid is an organic compound that is made by all living organisms. The pleasantly sour taste of fruits is used as a food additive.
Is that it right there? All right, cool. So, I just wanted to jump right into it. I told you guys that we would have someone speaking tonight, and TJ, was generous enough to give us some of his time. The reason why I wanted him to speak tonight was pretty much like he did a project in his class, and it was for business, and he's going to explain in detail what he was doing. But I mean, it really got me to think of having him share his story, and not only that, but working with him even after this, like in depth, and having him look at things that we could be overlooking or didn't see, and so that we can make the necessary adjustments in order to grow our business. I mean, you think about the success that we've seen, and we want more, right? And we're always looking like, dang, how can we get more? We know we got something on our hands. We know it's good, but what are we missing? And it takes like us recognizing certain pieces that we could put to the puzzle, and we start using that. And TJ is a prime example, just like our networks and our resources. We want to tap into them because they have vital information that could help us to get to the next level, and that's the main goal. And so, yeah, this is he's gonna, like I said, he's gonna give you the rundown, and I want you guys to listen in. I mean, the next steps, that's what's really gonna count. What happens after this? Because anybody could come. I could have anybody just come and talk, and I could just be saying whatever. But the next steps is really on us. What are we willing to do? I was telling Kevin earlier, I was like, man, until we figure it out, why not, put in our work for something that's for all of us? You know what I mean? Like, why not do that if we can? If we can, because then hopefully through the experience of the journey, it may trigger something off, and then now you know where you're going. And that was like our whole purpose of this all. Like, so people, like, through our experience as a whole team, going through everything that we've been through in the past 3 years, and being able to see it real time, and us recognizing that. And so, this is what it's all about. Like, for us, right? Tapping into our network and seeing what they can offer for us, so that we can get to another step in the process. And so, with that being said, Tej, man, the floor is yours. And just like you explained it in the text, man, just same way. Just give everybody a kind of a little bit of insight what you experienced in that whole project, and so they could get a better understanding of what we're trying to do as a company moving forward. So. Man, I don't know if you guys like. I mean, there's obviously the whole point in recording these hangouts is to go over them if you've missed something. And I mean, there was like a lot of things that just stood out, I guess you could say. And I've heard it before. Me and TJ have talked about this before. And then he texts me, and then obviously he's giving it again right now to everybody else. And but I mean, if before we ended out here, it was like the main purpose was to see what you guys thought of what TJ said as far as the division you're in, and because for me personally, I could point out things that when I heard certain things that TJ had brought up that apply to distribution, sales, marketing. That's what I was looking at. That's why I felt it was necessary to bring him into our meeting tonight, because we're in February, the month of February right now, 2016. We're off to a great start, to be honest. January, we blew ourselves out the water from the previous year. February right now, we're on pace to outdo those numbers we did last year. And that's what we got to do. We got to stay on top of these things. And so fresh eyes, fresh blood in the mix, and the floor is open for you guys, because my thing is I want to see if you guys, I know Pizzo said he couldn't hear it, but when you get a chance, when you get a chance, really watch this over, because you'll be able to hear it on the Hangout. Yeah, Mick, Geller, whoever wants to go first. But what did you guys hear that like really stood out that you thought about something that brought something to your attention as far as the divisions you're in? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we talk about that all the time. It's communication, and that's why we do these things, because it's important, because we all took the time to become entrepreneurs. Like, man, we really chose this life, and so the floor is ours, and that's why it's good to get those things out, because of the fact that it could help us grow faster. So with that being said, back to the floor. Go ahead.
I would just say, just like you said, the most important thing is basic communication. And like I was telling Boog, when he asked what are a couple of things that we can do to better sales, and T said knowing your statistics. So basically, us and sales understanding numbers, logging down the information. That's where I like that, and that's where we need to get better at. But in sales, you got to always set goals, and if you don't know the numbers, what we're hitting and what we need to hit on a daily, then we won't ever understand where we're growing at, or how much money we need to reach each goal that we set. Because numbers is the game, and you want a company to grow. That's how the company grows. It's the money that you generate. And you can't grow and get bigger if you ain't making no money. And so the main thing about that for sales is really being on the numbers. staying on top of the numbers, not just staying on top of it, but understanding them, understanding what you're able to play with. What, like he said, you had to break down of how much money you're spending, and everything has to have a time limit. So you understand time. Time is money. You know, you gotta get out there and get it. Figure out ways. And right now it's winter time, and for ourselves, we should be thinking about events, looking into events. What events are jumping right now? Where can we make extra money? Okay, then it goes. We got to communicate with marketing. All right, we need to make new hoodies. We need to make, you know, new innovation stuff just for, you know, sales for props for us. It's just that's extra income that, you know, that's coming in. And yeah, like I said, man, as long as we keep tracking and really understand what we're playing with, then we'll always be ready to, you know, we'll always have an avenue open to going and figuring out how to generate more sales. That's just the name of the game, sales, man. You got to figure out ways to generate more. It's the only way to grow.
Yeah, I would say we talked about this too. Well, we took the camera set up, but same thing. Just I see his, like you said, it took 13, 14 times he took his proposal, and he said it lacked detail, and it just shows you that even with us and the marketing team, I feel like I really have to buckle down and be even more detailed, budget things out correctly, and just do a better job at that. And just understanding that it's just not the marketing team. Like, I have to pretty much look out for things that could help with sales, of course, because they're pretty much tie hand in hand. And like you said, every group really depends on each other at the same time. So I just drew all like those type of things, and just working under pressure, dealing with adversity, and just coming out on top.
Yeah, man. Just want to say, man, thank you appreciate your time, Tej, and just, you know, giving us a little bit of insight about what you experienced. Some of the things that I took away, it's simple. It's like, man, if there's someone that's like, okay, hey, check this out, look at this, look at that. Hey, what about this right here? Then what does that do? You're kind of more on your game. You feel me? That's how I look at it, right? If somebody just like, hey, man, you might want to check over here. There's a leak, and you go plug the leak faster than if you weren't checking on it. So they threw him out there to the wolves for him to get that real life experience. What was it for? You know, it's for reasons like this. It was for a purpose like this. We're looking at it from our standpoint, and we're saying, okay, if we tighten up our game, right? Because that's we've been repeating ourselves. The thing is, like we said, man, we've said this probably I don't know how many times. Like, we could really go back on our hangouts. I guarantee you hear Mick saying the same thing that he just said right now. I guarantee it. And Gala the same things like that. But it's what are we gonna do after that? That's the whole purpose of having these meetings, because in order, like ET said, you have to apply it. That's the next step. We understand, okay, man, where we want to get to, the goals that Mick said, man, we got to set these goals. Let's set these goals, because just imagine, like I've been telling our sales team and just us as a whole, it's like, man, just like, what if we just said, man, we want to set our monthly sales goal is going to be 10K a month, and we're not settling for nothing less than that. Like, I'm just using that as an example, but we just set something up like that, and we met that goal every month. let's just say you said 5 racks, right? Man, we want to do 5 racks every month consistently, you know, and you did it. But it doesn't just happen. It really comes down to, hey, man, hey, this is what I was thinking about right here. This the plan of attack I want to implement into what we got going on, and this is how we gonna get it. And it comes down to things like us looking at it from that angle and saying, if we really want to get to that level even faster, well, there's some adjustments that we need to make. And it's only going to, speed up the process as far as, okay, we get it. Now we've been using our efforts, but now we're giving a little bit more of the percentage. You feel me? Like, man, we trying to get more up on that so that our profit, our sales can increase by 200%. That's, man, I mean, 200, man, give 10% work ethic. Effort, give that, and you know what that equates to? 200%. Man, it's crazy, the numbers, man. But I mean, the whole purpose is I'm really gonna pick Teej's brain, and I'm gonna be, we're gonna talk about this too, on a call, just us alone, because I'm gonna see if he is available. I mean, that's the whole thing. If he is, then we're going to proceed forward. I'm just going to, I feel like I'm just going to train him up, and I'm going to give him so much the insight on what we got going on as a company, so that we can look at different things as far as us, even the budgeting expenses putting together that we do. I mean, there's so many plays that we look at and we could take away, and why not? I mean, at the end of the day, it benefits us all, because what you're about to go into another couple years for business and real life experience too. You're taking it with you. I mean, I got a plan, man, that I want to try, and let you know about. But I mean, it really, I think we really got to take some chances sometime, especially if we're in certain positions. As far as the map is concerned, and then as far as even what we got going on right here, like, we're in a position to make moves, and that's why we're making moves. But all in all, man, when I end this off right here, is what we take away from this is it's unbiased. Tej wasn't here. He's never been on a meeting. He's never been on a meeting, and he's coming in this thing, and he's just, all he is just telling a story, like what he's went through. And that story is, you're supposed to pull away from it. And that's what we're doing. We're pulling away from it, and then after that, we're going to apply it. And we have to stay on ourselves. We really do. We got to say, okay, 2016, damn, we did better than January of 2015, hell yeah. And we're doing better right now. We're on pace to pass February 2015. Let's keep the momentum going. We're working some things right, man. We just had our 11th production run, man. That's big. People just overlook it and just be, oh yeah, whatever, it's just another production run, but it isn't. It's like, man, we're fortunate that people are still going out and buying product. You know what I mean? I seen this quote. It said, what did it say? It said, good taste doesn't get old. It doesn't get stale. Like, something that tastes good that's how I look at it. It's like, man, this product, 3 years, what we've done, 11 production runs. I mean, you got to be proud of your efforts. Even though I say it all the time, and I'm trying to, just get a fire under you guys and make you feel a certain type of way. I know that's not the case, but I'm just saying, man, you got to be proud of how far we've come. Just know that we got so much further to go, but appreciate and be grateful for the blessings, because God, obviously, he didn't have to give us this opportunity. These people don't have to buy this product, but yet they're still going out there. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, man, if you look at social media, yeah, that's our biggest form of advertisement and marketing, but it doesn't matter. Like, man, like, to be honest, our work ethic. That's what's being shown. Like, it's been proven, and that's why these people are going out there and they're supporting. And don't just overlook or take this lightly. I hope none of you guys take it lightly, man. That's a big accomplishment, man. 11 production runs, and we did it. And now we got to work these pallets off, and then we on to the next, and just keep on going, just like we have been doing. But take pride, and just know if we're on top of things like this, like I said, sales, man, we want to reach this goal every month. They present it. Marketing comes in, hey man, this is what we're looking at as far as POS material. We going through this connection right here. We got the pricing right here. You ready to push that button? Bam. Whatever. I mean, that's just an example. Distribution. Hey man, we got this connection as far as, and that's mainly on me. I'm looking for these connections with cheaper costs for freight. That's what I do. I'm looking at that, and I'm trying to find the most cost-efficient way to get our product from A to point Z, wherever got to get to. But those are the things that we have right now that we were exposed to, and it's following through now. So let's get on that. Let's be conscious of it. What we talked about tonight, what was brought to the table, and let's be more vocal. I mean, we do play a huge part in this, and we need to understand like our role. No matter what it is, we all have a voice, and that voice needs to be heard. It does. So with that being said, man, if anybody else have anything to say, feel free. If not, we get on our separate ways. I appreciate you guys, really, man, and I appreciate your time, man. You guys good? You good, Uce? All right, go ahead, end us out in prayer. Yeah. Man. Yes, sir, man. Hey, thanks again for your time, man.
Thanks again, Pastor T's. Rich.
All right. Go. All right, Squeezy.
Hey, you still driving, nigga?